What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. Hope everybody's doing excellent. The holiday weekend is upon us, so be sure to have some fun with family and friends, but please be responsible. Don't drink and drive. Thank you, everybody, for watching the videos and enjoying our streams. We definitely appreciate all the support, especially during this very quiet time. Like mandatory minicamp is next month, and other than that, it's going to be really, really quiet. So on last night's stream, everybody was mentioning the Stephen A. Smith segment on the Jets. I didn't see it. You know, in this day of sports media, outlandish takes is what it's all about. Negativity, chaos. I mean, everybody's chasing likes and follows and subscribers and viewers and advertisers and everything else. So, I expected something just, completely outlandish. And after watching it, to me, it was kind of disappointing. And I respect Stephen A. Smith. I mean, he's climbed the ladder. I mean, I've watched him for years. But, he started out by saying a member of the Jets walked up to him and said, do you know who I am? I'm a member of the Jets. And he instantly kind of like discounted him, like, bro, I don't know who you are. I have no idea who you are. And it's like, man, like, this is an NFL player. If I had a place to bet, there's probably a young player that admires Stephen A. Smith that, has watched him grow into like the media powerhouse that he is and was probably excited to talk to him. And now Stephen A. in this little segment is just completely big timing him. I mean, like, I'm not going to name who it was because I don't want to embarrass him that I didn't know who he was. And it was like, dude, that's just like, I mean, I get the whole arrogant, pompous thing of, the nature of things, but that to me was just like, dude, that's whatever. I mean, you're discounting an NFL player that's excited to talk to you and kind of talk, that's proud of his accomplishments and proud of where he's at. So he didn't want to name the player. And to be honest with you, I want to know who the player is. Because if this member of the Jets is so excited about the state of the team and the direction he thinks they're heading, I think it's awesome. I mean, that's exactly what we want as Jet fans. We had to change the culture. You want to change the direction of your organization. It comes with players that are proud to be Jets, that are working their ass off to get better, and they're all buying into the program. So I love to know who the player was, because I think that's great. If that player is literally willing to walk up to Stephen A. Smith and say, you know what, keep an eye on us, man. We're coming. We're a team on the rise. I think it's phenomenal. Secondly, Stephen A. went on to say, they're talking about who is going to be the last place team in the AFC East. And he's like, well, historically, the Jets are a last-place team, and that's what they are and everything else. And that was just another lazy, lame, just narrative that's been out there, and it's becoming boring. It's played out, and it's not even accurate. So, historically, the NFL means nothing. How does the Jets' past impact Robert Saleh, who's been here 1 year? Does Adam Gase's failures impact Robert Saleh? Does Rich Kotite's failure impact Robert Saleh? Absolutely not. Does John Idzik, what he did, impact Joe Douglas? Absolutely not. It means nothing. And let's not even, and then the historically last place team, I guess we're going to discount the whole Bill Parcells era when they had a nice little run, the nice run to Herman Edwards, the nice run under Rex Ryan. I guess we're going to discount all that. Historically, the Jets aren't a last place team. They've been through some tough times. But we just watched a year last year where the Cincinnati Bengals went to the Super Bowl. The NFL is a year-by-year league by right now, so historically it doesn't really mean shit at this point. So that's the first thing. To say historically the Jets are a last-place team is not accurate. Also, are we going to ignore the fact of how all the criticisms of all the blowhards like Stephen A. Smith over the last 4 or 5 years, or even like the local Jets beat writers, all the things that they've complained about and criticized the Jets for, they've changed it from the hierarchy for, the head coach and the head coach and the general manager both reporting to the owner. They changed that. Now the hierarchy is owner, general manager, coach. Have football guys making football decisions. The Jets have a reputable front office for the first time in probably a decade, which is a good thing. I mean, you're coming out of a draft where everybody is completely impressed with the way the Jets are handling their business in terms of the draft, how they're handling their contracts and free agency, where they're being very responsible. I think their dead cap money is like amongst the league leaders. I mean, they've made so many significant changes. And then you look at the influx of talent and the quality of players they brought in over the last 2 years. How can you even discount that? And that's not even being a biased Jet fan. These are just facts. If Stephen A. took the time, which I know he's a very busy man because he's got a lot of things going on his plate, if you take the time to look position group by position group over the last 2 years and how the Jets improved it, I mean, you'd have to be impressed. So you know what? This is not your same old Jets. Now, I understand he said, you know what? I got to see it. I got to see them I got to see their progress. Well, right now they're not playing football games. It's May. But to sit here and just kind of like just big time, like just discount the Jets and shit on them, like last place team. I know what they are. I know what they are. The only thing you know is what you don't know is that they're improved. I mean, it was just an embarrassing take from him. And it's just, I get it. When in doubt, rip the Jets, discount them, and praise the Patriots. Like if you're going to say historically, well, historically what? The Buffalo Bills historically always choke. I mean, is that what you always want to do? Like that just didn't make any sense to me. It really didn't. So I guess he got what he wanted. He got the reaction out of Jeff Vance. Now everybody's making videos and everybody's responding. But for me, it's like, you know what? A lot of this analysis is lazy, and this is why a lot of these the content creators that are more fan based or anything else are getting a lot more popularity because we understand what the team's doing. Like, and it's not. There are some shows that are completely biased and saying, Zach Wilson's gonna be a top 10 quarterback. We're not saying that, but this is gonna be a much improved team. They're putting this quarterback in a position to succeed, and that's undisputable. Now, will he do it? I don't know, but I think his ceiling is very high. I think there's a lot of potential. If you're gonna sit here and praise a guy like Trevor Lawrence and you're gonna completely discount Zach Wilson, that's crazy. You gotta be like, I mean, at some point you gotta be fair and not apply the same old narrative to the Jets because not your same old team. But it is what it is. So people asked about it. These are my thoughts. Have a good day.